Yeah, and that storm was long gone after 5:30 or before 5:30 this morning. There may be a few flurries as the winds pick up out of the northwest. We have some upper level energy, could produce something, but nothing major. You'll just see some flakes flying in the air. And this is the kind of storm I like, where you don't get much. It's easy to clean up because it's light across the area. One guy using his leaf blower to clean off his sidewalks. And you could see the amounts. We had forecast between a coating to 2 inches, and that's where these numbers fell. Mountville, 2 inches. Enola in Cumberland County, 1.5 inches. Hanover, York County, 1.4 inches of snow. We got 1 inch in Rockville, Dauphin County, and Lewistown, Mifflin County, about 3/4 of an inch of snow. Some other reports that came in: Elizabethville, Dauphin County, 1.8. Millersville, Littlestown, 1.5 inches, and then Emmetsville in York County, 1.2 inches. Wirtsville in Cumberland County, 1 inch of snow. As we take a look at the numbers, yesterday we had a low of 21. Pretty close to where we should be for this time of the year. 32 was our high. That fell short of the 39, which was the average yesterday. We're going to try to get above freezing. It's been a while. We have to go all the way back to January 3rd when temperatures were above that 32-degree mark. And we're going to try to get there today, although with the winds, it's not going to feel like it because winds will be gusting at times close to 20 miles per hour, otherwise 5 to 15. So it's going to make it feel like it's in the low 20s. Clouds are going to be pretty stubborn. We'll see peaks of sunshine throughout the day, and then those clouds will start to clear as we get into the evening hours. Temperatures tonight will be cold with a lighter breeze and mostly clear skies. We're going to fall back to the low 20s, again, where we should be for this time of the year. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine. It's going to be a nice second half to the weekend. In fact, temperatures up to near seasonable averages, which is going to feel pretty nice as we top out in the upper 30s to near 40 degrees. Outside our Harrisburg Skycam, it looks winter-like. It looks cold. You can see the snow on the rooftop here. And as I mentioned, a little sunshine breaking through from time to time is possible. Numbers right now: 26 in Lebanon. We have 23 in Lancaster and Harrisburg, 24 in Carlisle. And here's a look at the winds right now, anywhere from 12 miles per hour in Harrisburg to 6 in Lancaster, where they're light to calm, not seeing much of a wind chill here, but where they are picking up, it's dropping those feels like temperatures into the teens. So it feels like 15 in Carlisle, 13 in York, 19 in Lebanon, 12 in Harrisburg. And it's going to stay pretty chilly today. Temperatures will climb into the low 30s, but throughout the afternoon into the evening, it's going to feel like the low 20s. The storm system that brought us the snow is pushing off the coast. Winds are going to be picking up out in the northwest, so some lake effect snows will be possible, especially west of the mountains, combined with some upper level energy. And that's why I have that chance for a few flurries if any of them make it their way into our northwest counties. Otherwise, high pressure will be building in, helping to clear out the skies, and you can see that nicely on our predictor. Clouds will stay with us for much of the day, and then we start to see those clearing conditions overnight tonight, and that means sunshine for tomorrow with some passing clouds, but a gorgeous second half to the weekend, and it's going to feel much better as well. Another disturbance comes in on Monday, bringing back the clouds and possibly even a few flurries, and it will also usher in some much colder air. Ski and board report: they do have new snow, but I just don't have those numbers in yet. However, temperatures will be warming to more seasonable averages. No snow here in the near future other than a few flurries, but looking good if you want to head to the slopes. 10-day forecast shows we're in the upper 30s tomorrow and Monday, and that disturbance on Monday knocks those temperatures back down into the 20s, below freezing all the way through Thursday before we see another mild stretch move in next weekend, and that means we're watching for some rain and/or snow showers on Sunday.
We'll have to enjoy those 38s, which is not very high. All right, if you want a pet, you might want to try a local shelter first. News 8's Regina Ahn has today's Paws and Pals with some pets from the York County SPCA.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Paws and Pals. Today we have with us York County SPCA. Thanks, guys, for coming. So happy to have you guys here. We have Kristen Dempwolf and Carrie Herkelroth.
Yes.
I said it right.
Great job.
And we also have Marilyn here with adorable Ryder, who's 2 years old.
Yes.
Thanks for being. Can you tell me, let's go straight into Ryder. Tell me all about him.
So Ryder's been with us for about a month. He was signed over to us after his owner was unable to take care of him. He's around 2 years old, like you said. He's very, very playful. He's done well with other dogs at the shelter in our play groups. He has a lot of energy. I think he'd be a great family dog, and he's ready to get out of the shelter.
He's so soft too. I love
Yeah.
that. It's like therapy almost.
Yes.
Who would you say would be the best, I guess, ideal? I know you had mentioned that it could be really broad range, but
Yeah.
would you say, someone who's active and someone who maybe wants to go out and go for a run maybe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'd be a great dog if you have an active lifestyle. I also think even if you have just time to play with him in your yard after work, if you have kids, I think he'd do great in any of those situations. So, he's really an open book. With all of our dogs, we recommend, a slow managed introduction to other animals in your home and obviously people with plenty of time for decompression. But, I think he'd do great in a lot of different homes.
I can tell you right now, he is so curious and he's so excited for life. So he'd be a great addition to your family. Come on in, Diesel. And we have here Katie as well. Thanks for coming here. All right.
Yes.
So let's talk about Diesel. He's a senior, but he's still a puppy at heart, right?
Yes, yeah.
Can we say it like that? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, Diesel's around 8 years old. He again was a sign over to our shelter. He's been with us for about 3 weeks. He is 8 years old, as you said, so that makes him in the senior category, but he still has a lot of energy for being an older dog. So I think he'd do great in a home where he can be a little more active still and live out his golden years.
I love that. And let's talk about this year as far as we're starting 2025.
Yes.
Is there anything that you want to let viewers know, especially as we are heading into, of course, the love month of February and we're wrapping up January? Is there anything that you want to let everybody know about York County SPCA? I know you guys are hiring, right?
Sure. Yes, we are hiring. Yeah, we have several positions, some in animal care, some in administration. So a variety of different positions open right now. But as far as Valentine's Day, I would say consider opening your home up to the love of a shelter pet this new holiday season. Shelter pets have so much love to give, and obviously, age is just a number because this guy is a senior and still has a lot of energy, and I think will bring a lot of fun to whatever household he becomes a part of.
And I think so too, if you are a little bit more laid back, a senior dog could be a great fit because they are a little bit more calm and tame as opposed to a puppy.
Yes.
So that's a great addition as well. Now we have a bunny. Here is Honey. That
Honey the
rhymes kinda.
bunny.
Honey the bunny. So let's talk about Honey. And it's a good addition to note that you guys do have rabbits and other animals available, right?
Yep.
For folks, kind of all shapes and sizes.
That's right. Yeah, not just cats and dogs,
Yeah.
all domestic animals. So we have rabbits right now. We have a lot of rabbits.
Okay.
We have guinea pigs as well, and sometimes even some reptiles and things like that too. But yes, this is Honey. So Honey is about 5 years old. She came to us about a month ago and has a really, really sweet disposition.
Right.
She loves treats. Has she been in a home with kids?
She has. Well, she hasn't been at home with kids, but she had a bunny brother in the
Okay.
past. So she has been with other bunnies, but kids and other animals are unknown at this time, but she's so sweet.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that she would make a good addition for almost any home.
And what do bunnies eat? Because sometimes people might be wondering, like, what do they eat? What are their favorite foods?
Yes.
Carrots?
Well, they do love a good carrot. However, we usually keep it small just because there's a lot of sugar in carrots.
Okay.
So the main source of nutrients for a bunny is actually Timothy hay. So hay is the most important thing. Pellets in smaller amounts, and then you can give them the occasional. This is a dried strawberry treat.
She eat it?
I don't know. Are you a little? She's like, I'm
A
a little
nibble,
nervous.
A little
she's
nervous.
camera shy
she's,
today.
She's smelling it though. She's like, I smell a good strawberry.
She's like, no, wait, did you take that away? Well, I'm going to put that here for
Love
her.
the nose. So precious. If you guys want information on Honey, Ryder, or Diesel, make sure you search for Paws and Pals on WGAL.com. I'll send it back to you.
All right, it's time for our Paws and Pals forecast, but first I want to introduce you to Charlie, who is a 7-month-old Bernese puppy. Look at him, and he's pretty big. I know they do get big as dogs, and he's enjoying his first snow, and he'll get to get out and play a little bit today in the snow that we just got overnight tonight. Not much, but enough that he'll enjoy it. And here's the forecast for today. Some of the smaller pups might need a little jacket to head out because temperatures are going to be on the chilly side. It feels like the teens right now, and it will feel like the 20s for much of the afternoon hours. The clouds that you see outside will clear eventually as we go through the evening hours. If you want us to feature your furry friend, just go to WGAL.com and search Paws and Pals for instructions on how to upload your picture.
Okay. Cold day for a dog walk today, Mary Ellen. Thanks. Let's head to break with a look of last night's winning lottery numbers. We'll be right back.